Thanks a lot, folks. We got some breaking news we need to get to right now. Less than 30 minutes ago, a former private school teacher just convicted of sex crimes involving a student learned her fate just minutes ago. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn has been covering this case from the very beginning. He joins us live outside the courthouse in Greene County. So, Cody, just walk us through the sentencing for Bonnie Brown.
Well, Ron, I can tell you right now, she is in the custody of the Greene County Sheriff's Office. She has been out on bond since her arrest. Now, the state originally asked the judge for 40 years, with 20 of those years to be served in prison. The state asked for 20 years, with 5 to 10 be served in prison. Judge Bradley came back after taking about a 10-minute break and sentenced Bonnie Brown to 40 years, with 15 of those years to be served in prison. She had really no reaction to that sentencing. Now, her mother, her head went into her hands and started crying. Her dad's head went down. Her brother, her younger brother there behind her, also his head went down. You could see reaction from the family, but Bonnie Brown really not fazed by this. She did not speak during sentencing. She did not speak during her trial. We have not heard from her at all. But I'll tell you, we heard from the victim during the impact statement, and it was telling. He is now 19 years old. He started reading his victim impact statement, talking about how he trusted Bonnie Brown as a teacher. She broke that trust, and all of a sudden he started hyperventilating. You saw him start to shake physically. He had to come sit down, covered his face, then started crying out loud. The victim advocate had to walk him out. You could hear him wailing outside the courtroom. The victim advocate had to finish his victim impact statement. And that's what the assistant DA talked about. While sometimes we don't see this the same way when it's a female suspect and a male student, we saw today the impact now on this 19-year-old 3 years later, how this still impacts him. And remember this as well. This is the second teacher from this same small private Christian school now convicted of having sex with this same student. Sherry Malden last month pleaded guilty. She got 20 years to serve. Now Bonnie Brown also convicted this afternoon after this 4-day trial, guilty on 5 of the 8 counts, and she is now heading to prison as well to serve 20 years. Again, this stretched 4 days here at the Superior Greene County Courthouse. Judge Bradley listened. This jury, they listened very closely. 4 women, 8 men. They had several questions they asked the judge today after being charged with this case. You could tell they paid attention. They took a lunch break, came back about an hour and a half later, and reached this verdict. But I'll tell you this, we just had a community member walk up. This is a small town, small county, and I'll tell you there are no winners here. Yes, the DA got a win here for this conviction, but again, Bonnie Brown's parents lost their daughter tonight. This 19-year-old will forever live with this. You saw how it impacted him today. And of course, I can tell you as well, this community will also deal with this. Nathaniel Greene Academy shut down following this. Those students now scattered throughout the county, but really there are no winners here today. A very sad day for those who went to Nathaniel Greene Academy, and of course for this community, as they kind of try to get over this now. But the assistant DA telling me just a moment ago, this type of activity will not be tolerated in Greene County. And coming up tonight at 11, you will hear from the assistant DA on this case, and you'll also hear from some of Bonnie Brown's family and, of course, the judge as he sentenced her this afternoon. Live in Greensboro, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Yeah, Cody, no winners. Some very important perspective there. Thank you so much.